Today we're going to talk about a strange but true incident from 1974 that almost brought India and Pakistan to the brink of war, and it all started because of coconuts. Yes, you heard that right, coconuts. Let's go back to 1974. India had just conducted its first nuclear test, called Smiling Buddha, in May 1974. Tensions were already high between the two countries after the 1971 war that created Bangladesh. But what happened next was something nobody could have predicted. The story begins in the Rann of Kutch, a huge salt marsh located between Gujarat in India and Sindh in Pakistan. This area was always disputed between both countries. In November 1974, local farmers from both sides would collect coconuts that washed up on the marshy shores. These coconuts would drift down rivers and end up in the Rann during monsoon season. One day, a group of Indian farmers went to collect coconuts near the border area. At the same time, Pakistani farmers were also there. Both groups claimed the coconuts belonged to their side. What started as a simple argument between farmers quickly escalated when local border forces from both countries got involved. Within hours, the Border Security Force, BSF, from India and the Pakistan Rangers were facing each other. What was initially about coconuts worth maybe a few hundred rupees turned into a matter of national pride and territorial sovereignty. Both sides brought in more troops. Tanks were moved closer to the border. Fighter jets began patrol flights. The situation became so serious that then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi had to call an emergency meeting. Pakistan's Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto also got involved. International media started reporting about how India and Pakistan were about to go to war. Let me tell you about Rajesh Bhai, a farmer from Gujarat who was there that day. He says, "We never thought collecting coconuts would create an international problem. These coconuts helped us make extra money during tough times. Suddenly we saw soldiers everywhere." Here are some surprising facts about this incident. Over 100 coconuts were involved in the initial dispute. The total value of the coconuts was less than 500 Indian rupees at that time. 3 battalions from each side were mobilized. The crisis lasted for 4 tense days. International observers from 5 countries had to get involved. Finally, after 4 days of tension, both countries realized how absurd the situation was. A local-level meeting was arranged between BSF and Pakistan Rangers commanders. They agreed to share the coconuts equally between both sides. Create clear guidelines for collecting natural resources in the area. Establish better communication channels between local forces. This strange incident teaches us several things. Small issues can quickly become big international problems. Clear border rules are important. Local-level communication is crucial. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best one. So friends, this was the strange but true story of how coconuts almost caused a war. It reminds us that sometimes the biggest conflicts can start from the smallest things. But it also shows how common sense and diplomacy can prevent major disasters. If you found this story interesting, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to never miss our upcoming videos about such fascinating incidents from history.